What you needed.
You ain't give me nothing. All right.
I was about to say something.
Say what you gotta say.
I can't say because it's not TV appropriate.
Say what you're gonna say. I want to hear it. We all want to hear it.
No.
Oh, so you just being nasty. All right, y'all. So welcome to the Real 100%. It's me, she. You already know what's up. And this would be like, you know what I'm saying, our first episode of just having, a real podcast that are reacting to things.
No.
No?
Don't say a real podcast. Like we ain't a real podcast. Just say that we're switching it up. It's not going to be just reaction content.
Okay,
It's going to be more conversation
feel that.
pieces.
Yeah, more conversation
Don't
pieces.
disrespect the player.
All right, my bad. I apologize.
Okay.
I apologize. So how was your day? Let's talk about how your day was today.
Long. I had a lot of driving. And you know I don't like driving on the freeway. I had an hour there, an hour back.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
It was not.
Yeah, I don't like driving either.
No.
I noticed that I think women have more road rage. Well, I'm not gonna say women. You have road rage like a mud, man. Like you do a lot of like you would call me on the phone just to cuss out other people that's in the car. I'm like, yo, what did you call me for?
It just always so happened to be when somebody do some stuff that they shouldn't do.
But that's like all the time.
It's just,
Like you would call me like, why the fuck you moving so slow?
Because don't cut me off and then go slow. I already got a groove, and I need a tune up. So I need to stay in that groove because she might hit a putt.
Bella. I'm sorry, this is our dog. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Bella, no.
Mamas. Good job.
Oh, already messing up everything. Already, like, just starting to get right.
That's all right.
Bella almost knocked over everything that's up on the thing.
Somehow she got wrapped up in the cords. Don't know how that happened, but yeah. But anywho, I had to drive out with the rich folks. They had these bougie cars, and they would drive all slow and pity pat on their brake and stuff. And I'm trying to get back to my hood.
Bro, we don't stay on the hood.
I know, but I got to drive through the hood to get to my hood.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
What you mean, rich folks? You like it's like better cars out there where they stay.
Well,
you like they driving Ferraris and Bentleys out there. They probably normal regular cars, like just like everybody else.
They had some decent cars. Well, I say rich folks because the houses was big as shit, huge. So I'm assuming you got a big house, you're gonna have a nice car.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, just yeah. That don't mean you got to have a nice car. You just have a decent car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Something just to get you back and forth where you need to be. But I mean, it's like...
And when you got a big house like that, you're not just to get you back and forth. You luxury.
I mean, it can be. I'm just saying, I think I just see things different because even if I had a big house, I would have a normal car.
You have a hoopty in the driveway?
I didn't say a hoopty.
Okay.
I said a normal car. Okay. A regular F-150.
I know you're not chewing on that cord. You'd have lost your everlasting mind.
Hold on. See, this is why I don't like having dogs sometimes, man.
Dogs are like children.
Like our dog Bruce, man. So we have some people say cane corso. Some people say kind of corso. You know what I'm saying? But whatever.
Potato.
Somewhat the same. But this big motherfucker, he's like a baby. He got he want to be coddled all the time. He wants so much affection and so much attention, which I knew that when we got the dog. But sometimes, listen. So look, it's not. Don't make it sound like you didn't want the dog.
I didn't have a choice.
So I was about to say you did,
but you knew that would be a lie. I didn't have a choice.
Yeah,
you told me when and where we were leaving and when we were going to go pick up the dog.
And And I ain't gonna lie, I think sometimes that might have been a bad mistake. When I look, I mean, I love our dog. Don't
Yeah,
get me
no,
wrong.
it's not a bad mistake.
No. What I'm saying, like financially, I was like, that's why I said before, like sometimes you know, you want to take things back, but you can't. I'm just saying, like for real, like you know what I'm saying. I love our dog. I love Bruce for real, but financially, I think at the time when we did that, or when I decided to do that, we shouldn't have did it. So that was the extra, like.
We ain't gonna say the dollar amount, but it was something that could have went to something. But
went towards something else.
And then
sure.
It's just the constant maintenance that you have to do. You gotta get a shot. You gotta get his dewormer and flea and tick, food costs. Most of the time, when people had dogs, they don't do all that. They just let little Fido be in his natural habitat.
That's what hood motherfuckers do.
That's what I said. Most of the time.
Most of the time, people don't do that. I don't think a lot of people do that. I think just a small minority of people that may have dogs, they don't do the shots.
No, they don't.
They don't do all this. They may do the shots.
They do the shots, but not the flea.
Like the deworming and flea and all that shit. Like they probably don't do none of that stuff.
But our dog is stupid. They like to eat stuff outside.
Bless you. They do extra shit for real. But
yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's just how it is having dogs, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all have dogs out there, you know what I'm saying? And I do notice most dogs have human dog names. So you don't hear like somebody be like, hey, what's the one? Joe. I done heard a dog named Joey. They be like real regular common names. Yeah. Like just regular human names.
Like it's your child. It's no Fluffy. Your dog name. Fluffy. It's no Scooby. If you want to name your dog after Scooby.
I hear a lot of dogs named Bruce though. Bruce, Kane.
Yep.
I don't know about no others.
Or Thor.
Well, yeah, but those are like
big dog
fictional names.
I mean, but Thor is, yes.
Yeah, not a real. Bruce can't be a real.
Yeah. Every time I see somebody and their real name is Bruce, I just think of the dog.
You need to get it together over there. Bless you though. Thank you. Yeah. So
we made fleeces at work for fleece blankets at work to support children with cancer. So all the debris from the fleece was bothering my nose.
Yeah,
that's why I'm sneezing.
Yeah, man. So that's enough about us.
About us.
Well, see how we talk mainly about her. I ain't get no parts or nothing.
Because you said, okay, that's all about us. You didn't let me get to that point.
You weren't about to say that. You want to say, hey, baby, how was your day?
You don't know because you didn't let it happen. Okay. Now, if I said like that, you only gonna be like, whatever.
I sure that.
So, Jay, what type of events did you have today?
I was chilling. Today was a chill day. I seen a couple of videos and made me think a lot about things like entrepreneurship. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And trying to build what we're building right now, and make something of it. So I did a lot of that stuff. Watch a little content type shit. I don't really do nothing at work. It be kind of
the only person that go to work and don't have to work.
Well, I should be kind of chill, so I be chilling.
Hey man,
I be chilling like a motherfucker.
Don't hate the player.
My day was pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah,
I ain't really had no issues today. I think besides driving, like today, I did have a little attitude driving because people drive. I believe people that's like 70 years old should not have a driver's license.
It depends on the person.
No, 70.
Yeah, because I see a lot of people and they be like in their 70s. And you're like, really? Like, so it depends on the person. It depends on if you're senile or not. I don't know if that's the right word to say.
But you're in the right state of mind.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah,
I think that when you get older, you should be tested more to make sure you can still handle the road because the drivers are getting worse and worse.
Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely.
So I think that and once you get across a certain age, that you need to, just to retest it, keep you fresh.
A refresher, like often, at least like every 6 months.
And not saying take your license away if you don't meet the
requirements.
Just give you a curfew.
But at a certain part, man, you can't see, man. No license for you, man.
I think they can see, but it'd be the certain part where you can't keep up with the speed of the traffic. If the speed is 45 and you doing 25, we got problems.
All type of bullshit. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So yesterday was the Lions football game.
Yeah, we would
against the Cowboys.
Yeah, so I always have had a love-hate relationship with the Lions. You know what I'm saying? They just sometimes it's always back in the day. It's like they always found a way to lose shit.
Yeah.
And now they're on a perfect upstream to where everything's looking good. Offense, defense. They did lose one of their key players yesterday.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. Hopefully, I don't want to say hopefully. When he gets back to 100%, get his health back together. What's his name? Is it Henderson?
Hutchinson. What is his name? Aiden?
Hutchinson. I know Hutchinson.
Don't say it together because you was trying to don't.
I'm gonna jack that off.
Don't do it.
But hopefully when he gets back to a healthy recovery, get back to 100%, as much as possible and all that good stuff like that. And shout out to him and his family. Wish him well and all that good stuff like that. And come back strong next year.
I was kind of Googling it when I was in my meeting at work. And they were talking about, you know how the Lions do like a little press conference or whatever, or a statement saying that hopefully we'll have him back in a few months. And they was like, he had his surgery already in Texas, but it was like the healing process is 6 months. Mm-hmm. And they said the Super Bowl, if we even make it that far, when we make it that far,
there you go,
is 4 months away. So the math ain't mathing.
It won't be enough time for him to get back. Yeah,
it was a nice.
What'd you say? Emotional support.
He can be on the sideline with his crutches.
Because we going to the Super Bowl. We going to the Super Bowl.
Now, what I just didn't know what happened to the other player that had got hit in the head with a cleat. I don't know his name.
Oh, he just got. I think he
didn't have a concussion.
I'm not for
like
sure
that.
if he had one, but he should be cool.
But we kicked the.
We went live yesterday, you know what I'm saying, on our YouTube live, you know what I'm saying?
We did. He had me on camera live.
Yeah, had a great time with the family and Mrs. D's.
Missy D.
Missy D, I'm sorry. Missy D on 6 Mile. They had a, what you call it? It's not, I was about to say a loft for some reason, but
it's just like
a hall.
It's like a hall,
She rents out and everything, so shout out to them. And
they had a game day. Yeah. Had food on deck.
It was all good. So she do that every Sunday, every
and
Lions
the barbecue
game.
Sauce too, right?
Like barbecue sauce. So every Lions game they do that. So I think we might end up doing that every Lions game. That'd be pretty dope.
That's what's up.
So that was pretty fire. I liked it. That was pretty fire.
Yeah. While we're on the topic of football players, you showed me about a podcast that Kelsey. Travis. Is it Travis Kelsey?
Yeah.
His old one thing.
What's her
Kayla
name?
Nicole.
Her name is Kayla Nicole.
Let me get there. Yeah.
Is that a stripper name? It sounds like a stripper name.
Oh.
Kayla. Is that like 2 first names?
It is.
Okay. I know I ain't tripping.
Listen, I got family that got a lot of first names for their names. But it's all right.
Kayla Nicole.
Yeah. She went on Angel Reese podcast. And what were they talking about? This whole...
Oh, the
50-50
thing?
Yeah.
And how she said, like,
Did she look like a 50-50 type girl?
Now, what are your thoughts on that, though? With her saying, because you seen the video.
Yeah.
And how it came.
Seen smidgets.
Yeah, how it came off to you. Like, what did you think about that?
It irritated me. I got to stop being that way, but it irritated me. But it made it seem like, like she was just like so top shelf that 50-50 was not optional for her. And then in my mind, the thought process to get to going, like, what else are you bringing to the table?
Ooh.
Are you just saying that your cooch is worth 100% of nothing?
Did she say it? I think she said it. Did she say it? I think she
It's
said
your
it.
cooch. And a lot of women
talk that talk.
Don't like the 50-50, which
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. Because I mean, it's your household. Like I get the man is the head of the household, but I feel like when you say, do I look like a 50-50 type girl, that you're going to allow your partner to struggle to be able to give you this 100% of nothing that you're doing
Mm-hmm.
for you in order for you to not be that 50-50 girl.
Mm-hmm.
So you put in, and they might not tell you, put in secret stress. That person is stressing out secretly because they're trying to please you because you're not a 50-50 girl. When you can contribute to your own household that you're benefiting off of as well.
Living in that same house.
Right? Living in that space.
So, I mean, you would hope that it's not just the cooch that they're bringing to the table.
That's the only thing I can think of is you're bringing your body and your looks. And that's all the same thing to me. You're cleaning. I mean, I can clean up.
What else are you really providing?
What else? So I guess I would have to say, if you're not 50-50 with bills, what else are you doing to be on the same playing field as me? That's all I got out of it.
Talk that talk.
So I've had that conversation before, and like whatever works for your household is fine. But it just irritates me when I hear women say, or when I heard her say, I'm not a 50-50 girl, or my husband pay all the bills. Like,
well, what she said was like, do I look like a 50-50 girl?
Yeah, and she was real serious.
Angel Reese proceeded to ask her something else. And she said, no.
Answer the question.
Do I look like a 50-50 girl? I'm like, damn, that's shit.
You look like a single girl.
with nobody. Hey, technically, you are going 50-50, right? You 50-50.
You 100% by yourself. That's what you is.
But technically, I'm looking. She is 50-50. Like she's 50-50 right now by herself because she's paying all her bills. So that would be completely 100%. So therefore, you are 50-50.
But it makes no sense.
Yeah, that is crazy, man. I would like to know what people think about that. Like, you know, what else would she bring, or just in general, would you bring to the table as a woman? You know, as you know, not saying you don't want to go 50-50, or it just came off nasty when I first seen it. Like,
yeah.
I'm not saying she's a nasty person.
No,
she's a beautiful young lady. You know that. Well, my bad, because I don't like saying beautiful.
Beautiful.
She's she's cute. You know what I'm saying? She ain't ugly, but when she got to talking, and I watched some of the interview, she just rubs me the wrong way. Like you said, she feels like she's top notch. But now, look though, what's his name?
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce. Now look who he got. He has a woman that's she probably wouldn't mind
millions.
You know what I'm saying? And she probably wouldn't even trip about it.
Like, it makes no sense.
And she probably made more money than him.
Again, whatever works for your relationship. But when I seen that smidget, it reminded me of the girl. What's the restaurant that the guy took her on the first date and she won't get out the car?
Who?
It's from Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang.
Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, the cheesecake. Okay.
It gave me that vibe. And I just was like,
Cheesecake Factory.
I just instantly got annoyed because it just irritates.
You mean the Big Bang Theory? What they got to do with anything?
Because Penny from the Big Bang Theory worked at the Cheesecake Factory.
I see how you correlated that.
And I couldn't remember the name, so I gave you a little smidget of some information.
I
thought you was gonna pick up on it.
I don't watch
the
Big Bang Theory. I think that's a corny ass show. Anyway.
It's not.
That's that.
I want to start over from season 1.
You corny.
To go all the way up.
You're corny.
First of all, I'm corny, but you sat here and watched Lost that came out in probably like 2004, 2005, and watched all 15 seasons, however many it got.
Lost, that was a good show.
Repeatedly every day. That's
a good
all he watched.
See, first of all,
every day.
I know first of all, I like to binge watch, which I believe other people like to binge watch. So
give me a break.
I'm just saying though, if I find a show that I like and I haven't, it's just like Lost, The Walking Dead.
You watching Elementary now?
Elementary, that's pretty good. The Walking Dead, you know what I'm saying?
I can't watch no Walking Dead.
I didn't know about none of that stuff, and I recently, a few years ago, just kind of watched all that, but now it's getting all stupid, so I don't watch it no more.
I kind of wanted to watch Sons of Anarchy, but I feel like it's too much violence.
I
That's
heard
when you
that was
lose
good though.
me.
I heard it was
I
good.
heard it was too.
I just haven't watched it
I
yet.
never watched it.
I
And
might
then
get to it though.
another show that I wanted to watch, but I couldn't be consistent. I know we're off topic, but it is what it is. The Office. I tried to watch a little bit, but it's like that, like you gotta think about it. Comedy. It's not like
She said, "I ain't got time."
I got time for that.
I got time.
Got time. I got time.
I gotta go to work in the morning.
It's very slow. It's like a little, but everybody says so good, and I just can't. I think I watched like 3 episodes on Peacock or Netflix, one of them, and I just couldn't.
Ooh, I might check it out. I gotta get through this elementary stuff first though. It's like some
Lord. But yes.
You know what? I know we kind of.
No, just go.
But look. So even like you talking about the Travis Kelce thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was seeing something like, what do you think about? Because what's my man name? He was on the what's the name pod? The comedian. I can't think of his name right now.
It's a lot of comedians.
I know he was on Shannon Sharp podcast.
Marlon Wayans?
No, but he was talking about how he would take his girl back if she cheated.
Oh, the guy from the Old Spice commercials. Yeah. What is his name?
Yeah, I can't think of his name right now.
I never knew his name, but
you can look it up though.
I know. I was trying to think without it.
I forgot, but anyway,
Dion Cole.
There you go, Dion Cole. So he was saying like, if his girl cheated on him, he would take her back, right? Mm-hmm. So I seen another clip with Charleston White kind of pretty much saying the same thing about, if his wife cheated or whatever. But first of all, he wouldn't want to know. And I don't think no man would really want to know if his wife cheated on him. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody wants to know that. But he's pretty much like, well, if she ever did do it, don't tell him, just act like I don't know. So, but if he did, they was asking, would he take her back? And he said, yeah. Like, I'm not going to let pretty much no penis get in between my wife and this and that third. So, to bring it back, I have told my wife, and I don't know, I mean, this is how I feel about it. How I felt about it then, I think I still feel the same way. If she did, hopefully she don't. You know what I'm saying? I would take you back. And the only reason I said I would take her back, because I know she knows what I put her through.
Our lifestyle was in the past.
I know you know what I what I'm saying. We both lived it, you know what I'm saying? So she know what it is, and it wasn't that great. It wasn't good. I was a horrible boyfriend, but she always says I was a great husband. So I was a bad boyfriend for sure, hands down. And luckily, I'm pretty sure she may have thought about it. I think I asked you the fact, did you ever think about doing something like that? You probably did, but just never did it. You know what I'm saying? I think if you were any other regular girl, you would have did it. But knowing how I know who you are, and I've been around you like forever, you would never do it. But you know how people say you can never say never? I can say never with you, because I just know her as a person that it's not even in her character to even think about doing anything like
that. That's for sure. And she can take up too much time. You got to be sneaky. You got to like somebody in order to cheat. At least women do. And I don't have time for that. You get your life together, and you did.
Yeah, it took a little while. I'm surprised you stuck around for as long as you did.
Well, I done told you. Just like I tell everybody else, you know when you had enough. You was at that moment to have enough. And you had a come to Jesus moment and got your life together and dedicated yourself to all of this.
And that's what I will always tell men or young men or whatever, that a woman would never change a man. A man has to be willing to change himself for the woman that he's dealing with. Like, so if you out there cheating, and like she said though, even that woman that's dealing with you cheating, she has to be willing to be willing to deal with that for however long she's going to deal with it until you decide to change. Like she said a few minutes ago, I was on the cusp of, you know what I'm saying, being done, like, yo, I'm through, blah, 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 whatever. I'm not taking this shit. I'm not taking you back no more, all that good shit.
That was going to be our last breakup.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it all depends, though, because I do think men will be men, and I do believe men will be dogs.
The flesh is weak.
And I do think, like, men, with men being dogs, men always find their way back home to the one that they know they should be with. So even though they might be out here
fighting and bopping,
doing other things on other yards and chilling at these other little dog houses, whatever you want to call it, they're going to always come back home regardless.
You went to the dog park, sniffed a few asses, and now it's time to come home and get in your dog house.
That's how it is. I mean, fucked up, but that's just the nature of a man, and a man got to be willing to change that. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, the woman got to be how long she's going to deal with it. Because you might deal with that for a year or two. It could be a month or so. It could be 10 years. You don't really know. You know what I'm saying? But I heard somebody say some shit. I don't know who this was, but it was some lady said, I think it was on a podcast where a lady said, you're going to be like Rashida and Kirk.
Okay. I knew that was going to be an example.
Yeah, I heard her say that. You don't want to be like Rashida and Kirk. So I'm like, I didn't really know who they was, but I know them because you watched the show. And then I kind of went back like, damn, what did she mean by that? You know what I'm saying? So it was more like, well, Rashida like, look, I'm married to this nigga. I ain't going nowhere. All you other, so she's willing to go so far that she like, once again, I'm not judging them or like bashing them, but like I said, men are dogs. So he done did what he done did with whoever he done did it with, this and that third. And they might have been she might have been upset about this and that third, but whatever it is, they're married. So this is to death do us part.
Yeah, she
them vows that they repeated to each other. She's following those vows all the way through. Now he has made mistakes, and he may not have stuck into the vows like he was supposed to, but he ain't going nowhere either. So I know people be when that woman said that, and I heard other people say something about their relationship. It might not be the prettiest, it might not be the best, but they're making that shit work no matter what. I don't give a fuck what nobody else say about it. I don't give a fuck about what she think or what he think. Whatever's going on in this household and whatever may get out to the world, it don't matter. No, we in this thing together forever.
Don't nobody have to live that life besides you.
So, she's like in that situation, she willing, we riding this bitch to the wheel fall off.
And they had already been together for so many years. I think they was together for like 15 years before this situation happened. And he had a baby outside their marriage.
And some people would look at her like, yo,
you dumb.
But she's not. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't look at her as a dumb one. I would look at her like, yo, we in this shit together. Like, men are, most men, majority of men, they're going to have their accidents. They're going to have their stumbles and falls, this and that third. And she's willing to go through those stumbles and falls. And he willing to go back and tuck his tail, apologizes, and then he fucked up. Niggas gonna fuck up. Men are gonna fuck up. So you gotta be willing to keep taking them back. It just is what it is, man. It's in a man's nature to do stupid shit sometimes.
They can't help it.
They can't, man. It is what it is. But yeah, I do think I commend their relationship. I think their relationship is like I said, it's not the best, but
listen, she's not the first, and she ain't gonna be the last. Because remember, Ray Charles had kids outside his marriage.
And she stayed down for as long as she could.
And she stayed down.
She stayed down
until she passed.
That's right. You're right. Yeah, she didn't leave him. No, she didn't. You're right. No. Yeah, you're right. And she helped take care of the other baby.
Listen, she knew about the baby and didn't say anything. And he said something once the mother passed away, and she already knew. She's like, all right.
I've been sending this baby money for I don't know how long.
And she said, well, we was going to start sending money.
Oh, yeah.
He was already doing it.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah,
man. So, yeah, you like, it be so, most women be so quick to just leave you. And I don't think cheating is like the worst thing in the world. Yeah, it's not. I mean, I'm pretty sure it hurts. Yes. But it's not, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world.
It ain't the worst thing, but it's not something that you wouldn't feel.
Yeah, I mean, pretty sure, but
So I think that when people be like, she should have left him like, you're not like living it. Like everybody can say their thoughts and their opinions, but if you're not actually walking that walk and living that life with your person, you can't really say. And then you can't judge if they decide to say. You might do a little, but at the end of the day, it's their life.
Yeah, and whoever that person is looking you all, you single.
9 times out of 10.
You ain't got nobody to go home to, bitch.
Or if you do,
you going to sleep in that bed by yourself.
You unhappy. He in there be boxing your ass.
Yeah, that too. So luckily they're making it work and it's working out with them. So I'm happy for them. I ain't know all about the baby stuff and all that stuff like that, but still, they making that shit work, and I'm happy they making it work. You know what I'm saying? So
do better. That's all.
I ain't gonna go that far. I'm about to say, I don't know.
No. I don't know. So don't need to ask me. I don't know. Next. I know my spouse. I don't know. Keep going.
Yeah, you funny. Yeah, man. But yeah, I do think that's that's pretty cool for them. That's salute to them though, for real. But yeah, man. So yeah, I think this is pretty dope. I don't really have anything else you wanna.
I had no other rebuttal. Those were the main ones about 50-50.
Yeah.
Like, girl.
But I think the main thing to me, I do want to push that, marriage is not the worst thing in the world, man. And it's about, working together, and figuring it out between you and your partner. And, men gonna have their slip ups. Women,
women can have slip ups too.
Well, when you say women can have slip ups, like slipping up on what?
I feel like cheating can happen on both sides, so it just depends on the man or the woman.
But like you said earlier, though, you said that the woman gotta like the other man enough to either step out on whoever she's with. So that means if you like the other man, that means you have lost feelings for the man that you was with.
I may like the other man, but that don't mean I still don't love my husband.
I mean, that may be true, but you still have lost some feeling for the husband or boyfriend.
But it's not entirely gone. So
it's gone enough to where you would sleep with somebody else.
I don't think so. Not for me. I mean,
we talking about in general here.
Yeah.
But you're not making any sense.
But these new around the ways, it might not be like that.
But some women they're cut off like that. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of girls nowadays, not all, but some, are just hoes, and they done
That's
cut off. They done cut off emotionally to where like it's just sex. They just doing what they're doing.
Yeah, so you can still be in love with your husband, but upset and just want to like,
He probably gonna leave.
You think he gonna leave her?
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for a man to stay with a woman that he knows cheated on him. That's a.
You be sitting there having flashbacks of a man rubbing his hand all on your girl.
That's a tough feeling, man.
That's ready to shadow box.
That's a tough, like I said, even when I said it, and it's a tough thing to, you know what I'm saying?
You ain't even like it when you said it. It ain't even really happy. You just ain't like the feeling of the possibility.
Just being real with you, you know what I'm saying? Just because men are
territory.
God.
Stop.
Men are
stop. You ain't get it the first time or the second time.
Shut up.
Stop.
Territorial.
Okay.
I was on point with
that.
Don't
say it again, though.
I'm trying to tell you, man. I feel like I don't know if why do I do that? Like, why do my shit?
The stuttering sometimes.
That's not a stutter. Okay. I think you're trying to play me.
I'm not trying to play you. I'm being serious.
But yeah, I think men are territorial. So
I didn't told you.
I'll be jacking shit.
You said territorial.
Yeah. You gonna stop playing me, bro. I'm gonna chop you in your neck.
I told you just.
But yeah, I think it is though. That's why men do that.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I think so. So you be like, you belong to me, not only me type shit. Mine's only mine.
I'm gonna pee on you.
Yeah,
mark my territory.
Yeah, see, just like a dog. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, I don't want nobody touching my shit. For real. But yeah, I think this was pretty dope. I like this. We can have conversations.
Yeah.
I think the main thing is, hey man, everybody, you know what I'm saying, live your life.
How do y'all feel about 50-50? Now, are you, and then half the time, I feel like when people say, I don't want my wife to work, I think that, I don't know, do men feel good being able to take care of their wife?
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Is that mandatory for her not to be able to work?
I mean,
or not even not work, not 50-50. Do you think that's mandatory for a man?
For her not to work? I think
No, I'm not saying not to work, but not to pay 50-50.
Oh, do I think it's mandatory?
Yeah, do you think like most men think it's like
mandatory to do that?
Is that like something that they want for their wife or girlfriend or whatever?
I believe, and I think that some men, I don't want to say all, but maybe, I don't even want to say majority. I think some men will that strive to do that. Yes, because I guess it's that manly feeling, like, you know, so I'm taking care of my spouse. I'm taking care of, you know what I'm saying, my wife, my person, whatever you want to call it. But yes, I don't think it's mandatory, but I do think some men do feel like they want to do that for their other partner or their
mandatory might not have been a good word. Now, my next question. So, like, if you can't really afford it and there's a little struggle, do you think people will still do it? Men will still do it? It's like I hear a lot of stories about like how
I don't think it's in their best interest to do that. No, because if I'm struggling trying to do it, that means that if my partner, my woman that I'm with, seeing me struggle to do this, and she doesn't participate and try to help at all, I think that's a problem.
Now, see, I'm gonna piggyback on that. I was driving to work one day and I was listening to the radio, and they were talking about a couple had been married for years, over 20 years. They had 2 children, both graduated in college, yada yada. The husband was the breadwinner and was taking care of her, and he wanted to switch his career goals and become like in culinary arts, like he wanted to be a chef, but it's not on the same level of income. And the wife was mad because she had became accustomed to that lifestyle, so she didn't want him to stop his job to do what he wanted to do to make him like what he would enjoy doing.
So I probably would have divorced her.
I mean, the kids is grown at this point, so
yeah, I probably would have divorced her because.
But yeah,
I think I probably would have divorced her because I done did pretty much this for however long to the point where our kids are grown now and out the house. To where like now, all right, look, I want to be. I'm
just taking care of you.
Yeah, I'm just taking care of you now. So we can reel it back. I'm gonna go do what I enjoy doing now. What I did prior to that is what I really didn't want to do, but I know I had to support my children and you and me. But now that they're growing out the house, there's no necessary. I don't have to do this anymore. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, you should be able to be like, okay, well, cool, husband. Let's reel it back in. You do your whatever you're gonna do, and we can just downgrade. Sell the house, get a smaller house. It's just me and you now.
Not even that extreme, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Why not though? We can downgrade. It don't have to be like the smallest house in the world, but downgrade to where it's just me and you now. It's more a little bit more, not compact, but you know what I'm saying? It's comfortable to where she's still cool. I can do what I'm doing and we can afford what we're doing now.
Yeah, no. She didn't want to get a job. She's so late season that she didn't want to get a job.
She wouldn't necessarily have to get a job. You know what I'm saying? She can, since he's going to culinary school or whatever, why don't she try to do something that's around that? To where like we still can spend time together. We're both learning something that, you know what I'm saying, we both know how to do it to the point to where like if we do this for so long, we can maybe open up a restaurant. And then maybe, you know what I'm saying, I'm the chef and you're my sous chef type shit. You know
she wouldn't think like that. She called in to get help to figure out a nice way to tell him not to quit his job and follow his dream.
Yeah,
because she have become accustomed to this lifestyle and she didn't want to go to work because she was of age that she didn't feel like she needed to go back out in the workforce because she had went these many years without work.
I mean, I get it, I understand it, but at that point,
I don't get that point.
I'm saying I get where she's coming from, but I'm saying like at that point in what he's doing, let's do this together then.
Yeah.
Just downgrade, do it together, and you know what I'm saying, hopefully a year or 2, 3 years from now, we can kind of do our own thing where, you know what I'm saying, we spending more time, we cooking together, we doing whatever. But it's like our own personal little business.
I get that part, but as me, if you taking care of the household and did what you needed to do all these years, and you tell me that you want the simplest stuff is to follow your dream to be a chef, and I'm telling you that I'm too lazy to get a house, to get a job, to help you do
what you're doing,
and I didn't support you, oh, you got me fucked up.
Yeah, well, I said I would have divorced her.
But you can't divorce her because at that
now
point,
she's accustomed.
It's a lose-lose.
Yeah, that is true.
It's a lose-lose because you're the one that's long taking care of her.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, but
damn, that's fucked up.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah. I guess
Yeah. You what option do you have to do? What they say, happy wife, happy life, and now you gotta suffer because you just made this happy wife, happy life, and now she's accustomed to this lifestyle and she can't even take a step back and say, hey, my man been holding it down for all these years. Our kids is graduated, and this is something that he wanna do. I ain't had to work. None. And I can't even be a greeter at Walmart for you to be able to follow your dreams. That's still gonna benefit the household.
Fuck that happy wife, happy life.
That's what I be like. In the beginning, I used to be like, all right, that's right, because all women say, yeah, happy wife, happy life. But when you think about it, like,
I heard some happy king, happy kingdom.
Oh,
that's fine right there, right?
That is, but I be like, I guess it depends on the situation. Like, I'm not gonna let you suffer because I want to go to work.
Yes, you ain't gonna let me suffer. Ain't that right, B?
That's right.
Mm-hmm. But yo, so this was a dope one, man. I hope y'all like this, man. You know what I'm saying? Leave comments in the comment section. Shoot us some emails, man, on things that y'all would like us to talk about, or people out there that's having I was about to say relationship problem, but not that. But
it ain't your thing.
About things, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to know about us, this is and then 30. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This was dope. I like this right here. This is fire.
Okay.
So, as always, we say over here on this side of the internet,
be safe, be honest, be real.
100. Peace.